All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. And this is going to be a video to all you Jakes out there, man, all you children of Israel out there that do or don't believe, man, right? Especially those that don't believe, asking the question, how can you not feel cursed, man? How is it that you don't understand that you're cursed on this earth, man? Like, what fun are you having on this earth that's making you think that you're not cursed? What is it that you're experiencing that's so great that makes you think I ain't cursed? I'm living it up. Like, what is it that you think you're doing, man? What is it that you're going through that makes you think you're not cursed? I don't get it. I really do not understand how it can be that you can be in this society and not understand that you're cursed. Like, what is it that you think you're experiencing to make you think you're not cursed? Like, I don't get it, man. What fun out there are you having that's so grand that's making you think I ain't cursed? I don't get it. Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge because thou hast rejected knowledge. And what's part of the knowledge that's been rejected? Well, in this modern time now, that you're the children of Israel and they just don't want to believe it, man. They laugh at it. They say the devil knows the Bible. They say 12 tribes of Judah. When they want to try and talk out their mouth and go on like the deep, right? They say the 12 tribes of Judah. Kanye West said 12 tribes of Judah. Whack 100 recently said 12 tribes of Judah. And I'm like, mate, what are you on about, man? It's the 12 tribes of Israel, man. So even when they're trying to say the right way, they're still going off about 12 tribes. It's not no 12 tribes of Judah, man. It's the 12 tribes of Israel. Yeah, that's like a basic thing that you should be able to know that. That ain't even nothing deep. To know that it's the 12 tribes of Israel. That's not even a hard thing. But they get that wrong time and time again. I will also reject thee. Thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. And people try and say, oh, what does it matter for the children of Israel? Well, at the same time, there's a group of people on this earth that are constantly, as soon as anyone says anything about them, anti this, anti that, you're anti-diseptic, you're anti-deceptic, antiseptic, anti this, anti that. Oh, you're anti, my auntie, my auntie, my auntie. Anti. Oh man, this is very anti this behavior, right? Well, if that was actually a thing that it should exist, that should be getting applied to us. So anytime someone calls us a nigger, you're anti this. Anytime someone tries to call us monkeys, you're anti this. Anytime someone tries to laugh about the Atlantic slave trade, you're anti this. If that word actually was a thing that was supposed to exist, it should be getting applied to us because we're the children of Israel, right? And it also lets you know that the reason why these people did all the things that they did to us was not because we were black monkeys swinging on trees in Africa, like they want us to think. It's because we're the children of Israel and they knew that we were and wanted to keep us away from our destiny, which is to rule over this whole damn earth. That's why it matters that we're really Israelites. That's why it matters that Yahweh Shai is a so-called black man, because when people talking trash about us and bunning us out, they try to make out like being a so-called black man is the worst thing that you can be on the earth. But if Yahweh Shai is a so-called black man, then obviously being a so-called black man is not the worst thing on the earth. It's actually the best. Because if it wasn't the best, why would the best person that ever walked on the face of the earth have that image? Wouldn't Yahweh have gave him the best image to his son? And why, when he comes back, is he going to have that image? Because that's the best color that you can be. Extremely dark skinned. That's the best way that you can be. Because if it wasn't the best way that you can be, then he'd have red skin, right? Or he'd come back down looking Chinese, some kind of Asian color and all that, some yellowy browny color, lighter brown. But nah, he ain't going to come and doing that. He's coming back looking extremely dark skinned. So that's another reason why it matters that we're the children of Israel, right? And how could it not matter? How could it not matter who you are? How can who you really are not matter when it's been stolen from you for years? Like, how could that not matter? People say that don't matter, but then their name matters. They think that their name matters, or some BS that they think matters. Or us being Israelites don't matter, but it matters that Bam Adebayo or whatever his name is, right, scored 83. Oh, he got 83, but he did do 46 free throws though, so it's not exactly Kobe's. Oh, that matters, right? But us being Israelites don't matter. Oh, I wonder if Floyd's gonna come back and fight Pacquiao, and if he'll win this time and go 51-0. Oh, that matters though, right? But us being Israelites don't matter, right? Oh, I wonder who would have won in a fight between Ali and Tyson. Or if Terence Crawford could beat Floyd in his prime, who would win prime for prime? Who's really the best pound for pound? Or I wonder who would win in a fight, a professional boxer or a professional MMA fight. Well, it depends on the parameters. If it's in a small area, then an MMA fight is going to be. If it's and he can move at a distance, then it might be a boxer. But that matters though, right? But us being Israelites don't matter. You sound lost out there, man. You Jakes are done, man. You're very dumb. When I see some of the things that you Jakes do, it's just dumb now. And a lot of these Jakes in the world, you see them on the live streaming thing and all that IRL streaming and all that, and you hear them talking and just like, man, y'all need help from one of the people that know the Bible. They're able to get you out of a lot of the confusion that you're in. But these would have been some of the same Jakes in the past, putting Jeremiah in stocks. Yo, this boy can't talk to me like I'm a man compared to him, and he's a youth to me. Y'all would have been some of the same Jakes putting Jeremiah in the stocks, man. These would have been some of the same people stoning prophets. They wouldn't have wanted to hear that. Deuteronomy chapter 29 verse 19, and it come to pass that when ye hear the words of this curse, that he bless himself in his heart, saying, I shall have peace, though I walk in the imagination of mine heart. And that's for all you Jakes out there, man. Y'all don't want to believe that you're under curses, right? But then the way that you live is wicked. So why would, like, the way that you live, you don't feel that the way that you live your life deserves for you to be cursed? The curse is explained why the black man and another black man are not brotherly to each other, and how Jake's neutral when it comes to heathens, but when it comes to each other, they're not neutral. They just don't remain neutral. Their faces change. There's a scowl. You catch them staring at you, and it's like they look like they want to send you back up to your house. Right? You start getting he starts getting anxiety and emotional when you start getting around Jake, man. They start when you're in the distance and you see another Jake and they see you, it's like tense, man. And you've never even met him before, and you think, man, I wonder if he's gonna do something to me. And he's on the other end thinking, man, shit, I wonder if he's gonna do something to me. And then y'all keep getting closer and closer, and it's tense. You might start clenching your fists, preparing for self-defense. But when it's a heathen, that ain't the thing. That's curses. The so-called black woman, the way she talks about the so-called black man and talks to him, you don't think that's because of curses? The way how she just became destroyed and it takes it out on you at every chance she gets, you don't think that's curses? You think that's just random, yeah? The way how every single race has got something bad and something negative to say about us all the time, you don't think that's curses? That's just how it came to be. No, it makes sense that it's a curse, man. And how can you not feel that? And I know the reason why you can't feel it anyway, it's because ultimately you've been blinded. But damn, like it becomes a thing where you're like, man, that blinding's heavy, boy. Like that's the same kind of level of blinding that they received in Egypt. That's the spiritual version anyway. In Egypt, they had a blinding that was physical, and they couldn't even see their hand in front of their own face. But now it's like the same kind of thing, but spiritually blinded, man. But they can't see something, even though all the evidence is right there in front of their face. And I'm gonna end the video there, man. I just wanted to put that out into the atmosphere, man. That, like, how can you Jakes not feel that you're cursed, man? Now it's starting to trickle onto our enemies, and they, like, if you just look at them, when I'm looking at these Edomites and they're going back and forth with each other and that, and I'm seeing them doing all the things that they're doing, I understand now why they didn't care when they seen us doing it, because I don't care when I see these Edomites going back and forth. I want them to hurt each other. I want them to get busy on each other, man. I want them to go into World War III and do each other in. I want to see that. I want to see it. Like, I want to see an Edomite ghetto. An Edomite ghetto. Edomite Bloods and Crips, man. I want to see all of that. I want to see them do each other down the pan, man. Right? I want to see them turf each other in. Straight up. And I don't care. And it's, like, beautiful to see. And you're thinking to yourself, man, don't they realize all they have to do is stop? But they can't stop, though. Because they're cursed now. The curse is falling upon them. And they're not going to stop. until they destroy themselves. But you're going to think, when we're actually physically going to be looking at it, we're going to think all they have to do from this point now is stop. Okay, don't go any further. Just relax, join back and be friends with each other again, and you'll keep the kingdom. But they're not going to stop. And then as it goes more and more, they're not going to stop. It's going to go more and more, they're not going to stop. It's going to go more and more, they're not going to stop. And then one person's going to think that they're the winner. America, Babylon the Great, they're going to try and claim peace and safety, and they're going to get destroyed. And you're going to think, man, all they had to do is stop what they were doing years ago, and they would be still in power. But they're not going to be able to, because it's a curse. Just like how we wasn't able to stop what we were doing, man. All we had to always do is stop the sinning, stop the going off, repent, right? But every single time we just kept doing worse and worse. We just kept doing more and more, man. And just, you look at it and you're like, man, just stop. But you can't, because Yahweh's pushing the reins. Yahweh's pushing it, man. You can't make yourself do the right thing when Yahweh wants you to do the wrong thing. And that's what we're seeing here. It was seen with us. They whose judgment was not drinking the cup of us surely drunken. And for now you eat them, I say, do you think you're not going to have to drink it? You're going to have to drink it.